Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
Wow. Alright, well, I'll check your shop real quick.
Buy something or bugger off.
I'll probably bugger off, because I bet you don't have anything that I'm interested in. No, he didn't get any new ammo. And basically the same stuff. Okay. I'm out of here.
Shopping at Quinmart.
Is that any relation to S-Mart? Shop Smart? Okay, maybe I should actually sneak around, because maybe there's people out here. You know, maybe. Maybe not. Possibly. Could be. Nah. There's not gonna be anyone, is there? Nope. Not a damn person anywhere. When I actually sneak, it's completely unnecessary. Cool. I bet you there's going to be someone on the other side of this, though.
Activating security scan.
I wish this was like glass that I could just shatter by shooting it or something. Get through it.
Biometric data assembled.
Yeah. Ooh, that's bright.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Subject recognized. Terminator. Going to kill everyone. Oh. What, I'm not Arnold? Okay. Never mind. Is there really not going to be anyone? There's not going to be anyone, is there? Sweet. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to rush it. I am not going to worry about people that may or may not be here. And I'm pretty sure there's no one here. Don't worry, people. I'm working on saving you. Yeah, that seems to be the gist of the situation. Now we can get the hell into this place. Finally. Took long enough. Still got something wrong with my shoulder, apparently.
Biometric data assembled.
We good here? Come on, buddy. You scanned me enough.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Good. Let's get going. Considering there haven't been any soldiers up to this point, I'm guessing that there's not going to be any soldiers the rest of the way here. So that's cool. I'll just move now.
Access granted.
Sweet. And super elevator. This looks really cool in here. Why does it have O2 tanks? Oh, okay. So we're heading to Rapture. That's cool.
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen, you tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Okay, so, down here, I'm sure we're going to find some big daddies, little sisters, and other various dangerous things. This bathysphere is kind of weird, though. Feels more like an elevator than a bathysphere. Sounds like something's going on back here. Or not. Maybe it's just that. And I cannot lean up against this wall. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely the Hydra project going on in here.
So sorry. Don't hurt me anymore. Please, please don't leave me like this. No hope.
No?
Nothing to do but kill me. Beg you.
I would, but apparently I'm not allowed to use any guns in here whatsoever. That's interesting. Holographic display table, Panchaea. Oh, look at that. It put that thing down. This just shows me a little area of Panchaea, I guess. Interesting. Holographic display table. What is it? Australia. So this is what these data things are that I've been picking up. Nice little thing here. And someone over there will check out in a minute. I don't need stun darts. Ugh. Okay, so no wonder most of these people are dying with what they're doing to them. Jeez. It's ridiculous.
Can't take anymore. I want to die.
I know. I would totally kill you if I could. Oh, another data storage device. Pocket secretary. Trank darts.
I'm sorry.
Random cyber boost pack. Doesn't look like she's going to turn around and care at all. A trauma kit, huh? Can I use the trauma kit on her or something? Yeah, I can. Let's end her suffering by giving her a lethal dose. There you go. I may not be able to shoot you, but I can put you out of your misery. I guess this is the last thing, a moon base. Interesting. So what, are they gonna make another game where we go to the moon or something? That would be different. Oh hey, this is new. Biotech industry leaders to debate ethics. The International Panel on Biotechnology and Ethics in Scientific Research, IPBESR, I guess, has announced plans to convene early next year, specifically to discuss the issue and future of mechanical augmentation. Specific objectives of the panel will be threefold, stated Christian Hugh, chairman of the Ghent University Bioethics Institute and head of IPBESR's steering committee. First, to hold an honest and open debate on current practices relating to neuroprosthetic research. Second, to provide thorough forward-looking analyses into the future of the human-machine interface. And third, to evaluate current trends and emerging studies into less invasive augmentation technologies. IS-Bessers? What's IS? Because we had IP before, so what's IS? Okay, whatever. The announcement from them comes on the heels of growing public outcry over augmentation recalls and calls for... I cannot read that. There. Calls for a United Nations sponsored vote on industry regulation. Heaven to open to all. Page Industries has sped up its plans to build the first permanent commercial space station named Heaven. The orbital resort will accommodate 12,000 people and offer many 5-star restaurants and hotels. Expected cost for a night stay is 100,000 credits. Wow. That is ridiculous. Nice, an EMP grenade. I can always use another one of those. And this looks like the things that we had to kill in the final boss fight. Someone said that there was a computer in the middle that you could hack. So you didn't have to kill these girls here. I have no idea, because I never found that computer. I'm sure it exists, but I've never actually seen it myself to know one way or another. Anyway, let's get into Kavanaugh's computer here, shall we? Security rating of 5. Alright, if I go straight down here, I might as well just hit this up. Well, that was simple.
Access granted.
Thank you. Alright. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. I don't want to get too close to her because it might initiate something. That's something over there. I guess getting close doesn't actually matter. Oh, a Praxis kit. That's cool. Let's check out what I can do with my Praxis. Did I get that Praxis kit out of there? Yes, I did. Okay. Want to make sure. What to do with the Praxis? I don't know. I think I might actually upgrade my stealth capability. 5 seconds, 7 seconds. Cool. Now I am super stealthy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get super drunk. Where is that? There it is. There. Hey, lady.
Simulation indicates little to no improvement.
I like how it blurs the subtitles too. That's just goofy. I can kind of read that, even though it's so blurry. Anyway, let's go ahead and read all the stuff we got. From J. Maxwell to Tiffany Kavanaugh. Jesus, Tiffany, I know you introduced me to Kathy, but I could get in a lot of trouble for even looking at these records, let alone sending them to you. Please delete and forget this once you've had a look. I'm not sure how much help it'll be anyway. Looks like it's been altered for consumption. By who, I couldn't tell you. Who is this guy? Some kind of spook? By the way, where are you? Any chance we can get together soon? The kids have been asking about Aunt Fanny. Love, Jay. Classified, subject, nationality, whole bunch of stuff. U.S. MC, Base Camp Pendleton, West Point Academy, First Recon, Bell Tower Associates, dishonorable discharge, psychological evaluation, charismatic leader, iron-willed, able to compartmentalize, detail-oriented, and methodical, seems to exhibit fairly sexist tendencies. So this must be about Burke. Physical, systemic augmentations, advanced sential medical, advanced dermal plating, ocular and cranial augmentations, other artificial skeleton, particularly cranial remodeling, restructuring via experimental C nanotubules. End, Jerry Maxwell. Jerry, I know I said I'd never collect on that favor, but I really need your help. You've been at BT for years. What are the chances of getting your hands on someone's personnel files, specifically Peter Burke? Yep, it was about Burke. This is asking a lot, but you know me. I would never ask if it wasn't absolutely necessary. Love to Kathy and the kids. Workstation 25 apparently sent this, so I'm guessing someone didn't want anyone to know, but I'm guessing this is probably Gary. Tiffany, I'm about to send a supply requisition. Oh, we've read this before. Yeah, that's part of another email. Gary Savage with Tiffany. That's an automatically saved conversation. Apparently, Refugee Wiki or Kiwi is Tiffany, and Savage is Gary Savage. You there? Are you already landed? No, still on the sub. Any word from your sister? She said she'd be there. Sandra's reliable. Gary, I don't think I can do this anymore. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I'll be back before you know it. If you can convince Bob that this is a dead end, or if I can. What's happening here? He's a monster, Gary. It is a dead end. And even if it isn't, nothing is worth what we're doing to these women. I wish we'd never joined with VersaLife. This isn't what I signed up for. Tiff, this isn't Bob's doing. We were sent in to clean up the project. If it can't be done, do you really think they'll can it? They will if we find an alternative. Reader Nano? You know, the one that I think has the most potential. Just hang in there a little longer and no grand gestures. Yes, boss. I understand your concerns, Tiffany. So this is apparently from Bob. More than you know, the loss of life is tragic, but in the long run necessary. So actually it is Bob's idea. They were wrong. Anyways, we have to keep our eyes on the future, and I'm not talking about 15 to 20 years. This project is of the utmost importance for the immediate future. Monitoring Omega requires extreme amounts of computational power, and Heaven is almost set to open to the public. And then there are geothermal stations. Only the OCM even approaches the sheer data crunching capacity needed to run those operations. I know it may seem callous to consider these things ahead of human lives, but these projects will save so many more lives. How will it save lives? It's a fucking hotel in space. That's ridiculous. Are you gonna use the money to save lives or something? That's bullshit. There are other avenues I am looking into. Certainly if we don't see a clear-cut improvements coming out of Rifleman Bank, we will terminate the project and pursue another course. I've spoken with Gary about this. I think he agrees, but we have to pull together if we're going to get anywhere. For now, you're right, absolutely. The numbers we're seeing, the losses are unacceptable. But I shudder to think what it would be like without someone like you on the team, someone who sees the human side of the equation. I know I haven't completely assuaged your concerns. There's no way I could do that without asking you to go against your character and completely ignore your empathy towards these people. What I am asking you to do is stick with us and use that empathy. You're our conscience. Conscience, blah, blah, blah. Tiffany, we need you. Gary needs you. Please, hang in with us. BP. And how many times have I asked you to call me Bob? Wow. That's total bullshit. It's like, oh, we need your empathy and you're going to be our conscience because you feel for these people. But we're not going to listen to you. Not even for a minute. That's so bullshit. Anyways, Mr. Page, the situation at Rifleman Bank is unacceptable. I fully understand that we are somewhat responsible to Bell Tower for our continued research in this field, but the means they are using does not justify any successful results we may achieve. In fact, I'm not convinced that their ultimate goal is in keeping with what your organization stands for. At least I would hope not. Too bad you're wrong. I've spoken with Gary at length about this, and I believe he is of the same opinion. There must be another way. We are killing people here. Dr. Tiffany Cavanaugh. You ain't a doctor. You should just stop what you're doing. Gary, when you get the chance, I've received something on the lab computer that you need to take a look over. Log into my account. Is that and SG Solpicult? I don't know what that's supposed to be. where is he getting this? So, I guess she's talking about Bob. And what he was saying, also, there's 2 of these I completely forgot about.